We tapping in, we tapping out. 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 Hey, what's happening? Welcome back, welcome back. It's your girl Niecy Niece. Today I want to talk a little bit about pain. Everybody is subjected to endure pain once in a blue moon, some more than others, based on their choices. But I want to talk a little bit about pain because this is something that everybody endures. There's not one person out here in this world that is, free from pain. That's just the way the world works. So yeah, I want to talk about pain and two types of pain out there. There's pain that hurts, and then there's pain that changes people. You feel me? And it's crazy when I think about it. It's like, damn, that's deep. Came across a little motivational quote, and it said, there's two types of pain. There's pain that hurts, and then there's pain that changes people. And I thought to myself, like, you know what? That's deep. That's deep. Because I can say, based on my experience with pain, I have allowed pain to hurt, and I know what pain does to hurt people. But it's what you do with the pain that, that's the real outcome of it all. That's the real focus of it all. Because pain can either strengthen you and allow you to, endure more pain, because pain is necessary. If y'all didn't know that, pain is necessary. If life didn't have pain, we wouldn't learn nothing. We would continue to do the same things over and over. They teach you that when you're a little kid. You touch the stove, it's hot. Go ahead and touch it, but you're gonna learn next time, ain't that right? So pain is necessary. It's just something that we have to endure, So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that. Now, I encourage people that, if you're going through something and you are experiencing pain, and it's hurting you, it's eating you alive, I encourage you to reach out, talk to somebody. When you're experiencing pain, there's ways to cope with it. One of the ways is to vent to somebody you trust. Don't vent to Facebook. Don't vent to, Snapchat. I can't stand seeing people cry on Snapchat. I'm talking about really be on the snap. That ain't cool. You got to call somebody you can trust, your mama, your friend. Because when you vulnerable, people can use your vulnerability against you. So I would advise you definitely not to do that. But if you're going through pain, find somebody you trust, let that out. It helps. It helps eases the pain. It feels good to release it. If you're going through something, don't hold it in. Don't let it eat you alive, because that's how the pain then starts to dwell within inside you, and then next thing you know, you numbing the pain, doing other things, to try to cope with it. So that's one way to cope with it, to vent, to let it out. Another way to cope with it is to accept it. Accept the pain. I can go through experiences, my own experiences, and say that when I was going through pain, what helped me get through it was me accepting the pain and just recognizing it and looking at it for what it is. Yeah, this person, you feel me, they did some scandalous whatnot. It is what it is. I have to accept that. Nobody's perfect. So once you can accept the pain and honestly just embrace the pain, then you can start to see the pain for what it really is, for what it truly is, and not look at it from the eyes of being a victim, because none of us is victims. You only a victim if you see yourself that way, but you don't have to see yourself in that light based on what somebody did to you. You can't control other people's actions, but what you can do is control your own actions and how you view it, your perspective on it. So that's another way to cope with it, is to, accept it. And another way to cope with the pain is also to, I would say, man, you gotta, after you accept it, you gotta then recognize the lesson, because there's always a lesson. If you can find one little bit of positivity within that pain, it then allows you to see why it was necessary for it to happen. Because I believe all pain is necessary. Now, some pain is extreme. Some people go through some extreme circumstances, and maybe they didn't deserve all of that, but at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. I'm a believer of that. So another thing to help with the pain is, once you can accept it, try your hardest to find something positive out of it. Try your hardest to be able to look at the situation and say, you know what, even though this hurt me and even though I had to go through that, I can honestly say that, you know what, I'm better off for it because of whoop whoop wop, you know. And that's for you to decide. But those are three ways to cope with pain that help me cope with my pain. You know, if you allow the pain to control you, then I would say, you know, man, you losing power in life. And the only way you can gain power in life is to accept what has happened so you can regain your strength. You know, when you can't accept it, I know people who can't accept it. They're like, man, you know, people just did me like this, and you know, people just did me like that, and you know, the situation was just this and that, and it's that person's fault, and it's this person's fault. I'm telling you, the people I see like that, they tend to be worse off because now they walk around here like a victim. You know, you got to be a conqueror of what happens to you. You can't just, you know, like I said, be a victim. You got to understand that you got the power to say, all right, it's good, and you know what, that happened, I recognize that, but this is where I learned from it, and you know, this is how I'm gonna handle it for next time, and go about your life. You got to move on past the pain and start the healing process. So yeah, you know, pain can either hurt you or it can change you, and hopefully it change you for the better, because I've seen pain change people, and they go two different directions. You know, one's a negative, you know, path, and the other one's a positive path. But if you plan to take that positive path, you feel me, you got to go through those steps of understanding the process of the pain and accepting it, and seeing it for what it is. You know, I know a lot of people out here hurting, but if you go the negative route, pain, that's when I feel like pain is controlling you. You know, you allowing that pain to control you and your whereabouts and how you moving around and how you operating. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about pain today, and don't be ashamed of your pain. You know, we all go through pain. Like I said, ain't nobody exempt from pain. So if you ever going through something, don't be ashamed of it. Don't be embarrassed. You feel me? Find somebody that you respect, and you know, somebody you trust, and you know, vent to that person. And once you can conquer your pain, man, you gotta walk around with your head up high and let it be known that, yeah, you know, it was what it was, but I'm feeling good. You know, it made me stronger. It made me wiser. Now I can see when the person coming with that little woo-wop serpent moves. You know, because it's a lot of people out here that has their own agenda, false agendas. You know, and once you've been through enough pain and experiences, you'll be able to, you know, read between the lines. So that was the word today. So I want to send y'all a little bit of love, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of energy, And just sending some positivity, spreading love out there. I've been through pain. We all been through pain. Don't be ashamed of your pain. Embrace your pain. Conquer your pain, you know? And go into that positive direction of light. Use the pain to tell a story. Use the pain to inspire others. That's what it's all about. So we're going to end this on a positive note. You know, I know that the world is going through it. I'm going through it. But, you know, we got to still find a reason to smile. You feel me? And we're going to end it on a positive note. So I'm going to send a prayer out to everybody. So, you know, don't be shy. Close your eyes. You feel me? Get some of this good spirit. You feel me? Get some of this good word right now. So right now, I just want to thank the Most High for another day. I come to him, you know, just thankful. I'm thankful for anybody who tapped in today. Anybody going through pain today, Lord, I pray that you help them to heal. I pray that you help them to learn from the pain. I pray that you help them to progress past the pain. And Lord, I just pray right now that you just come and you just comfort, you know, anybody going through, like I said, pain. Anybody going through it, just send them comfort, send them love, send them healing. And, you know, I'm just thankful for another day. And I'm thankful for anybody who tapped in today. And Lord, I pray that you give us strength. I pray that you give us, you know, boldness. Allow us to be brave. You know, to say, you know what, we've been through some things, but it's going to be all right. That's why we have a tomorrow. Because we can start off with a new day and have a new perspective. So yeah, I want to pray for everybody out there who going through it, man. I pray that you uplift their spirits. I pray that you give them healing. I pray that you give them positive thoughts. And I pray that they can see the lesson within the pain that they had to endure. All praises to the Most High. Amen, amen. So we gonna end it on that note. That was just a quick little video. And welcome to Tapping In and Tapping Out. And don't don't hesitate to press the like button. Don't hesitate to subscribe, and don't hesitate to share this with somebody out there. You feel me? Because we all can use a little positive messages and positive loves and just positive uplifting words right now. It takes a real one to encourage another person. It's easy to tear a person down, but it's hard to lift a person up. So if you lifting people up right now, I salute that. But anyways, we out. Till next time.
I got the formula to win, bruh. I put food on the plate. I got the sense to slap a nigga if he lie to my energy. Ain't no knowing the limit when I be pushing the limit.